So yeah, you're full of stories. Then. So wait, what? What happened in Lancelin?
Like I said, I was riding on my mate's quad bikes and shit, and decided to go for a ride from camp on my mate's big, he's got one of the big Banshee quad bikes.
A Banshee quad bike.
It's like the top of the range, old school. They're
yeah, those things are weapons.
Yeah, he's got
from
one
memory. Yeah, no shit. But yeah, this is a music podcast anyway, so no more dirt bikes. No more dirt. Well, we might get back onto it later. We'll see how we go. But what's up, everyone? Episode 277 of the Infra-Red podcast. Tonight we have Mr. Kozza coming on, Alex Kozza.
How are we?
So, yeah, you're a DJ. You've been playing for a while now, haven't you? Like,
Just about to clock over 3 years.
Damn.
Yeah, just about. We'll be in March.
well, yeah, make sure you speak into the mic as well.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
There we go.
yeah.
Yep, just about to clock over 3 years, so it'll be 3 years in March.
Hell
So,
yeah. So, 3 years, damn. So, what have you done over the 3 years? Like,
Honestly, I think I've done everything in
everything?
Perth I can do as a commercial DJ.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
Um,
go on. What do you
There's
mean
not
by
much
that?
I can really think commercial-wise I can
But
else do.
yeah, well, because like what you've played it. Like, you lowered the mic a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see your face.
Hey.
So, what clubs and stuff have you done? Like, what got you into music? As well?
Funny enough, when I was younger, I did not see the point in music at all. I just
Really?
like my mates would get home from like high school and stuff, and they get home and just like blast music on their Bluetooth speaker, and I did not see the point in listening to music at all.
Really?
Um,
What? Like, it just never tickled your fancy
the
or anything?
only reason I could think of music was for radio in the car, right? Like it was.
Well, I mean, yeah. If no one showed you in a way,
Yeah, just-
show you the other side.
I found it so weird just to listen to music. The only time I'd really listen would be on the way to school every morning. Mum had those old R&B Fridays CDs.
R&B Friday CDs.
The old school R&B Fridays CDs.
So you
and they'd
grew
have
up on
all-
R&B.
Yeah. R&B Fridays CDs, yeah.
Hell yeah, and CDs as well. That makes it even better.
The first photo on the bottom, yeah.
Alright, this
Left,
one.
yeah, them.
Oh hell yeah!
CD.
I remember these at
Yeah.
Sanity. Oh bloody Sanity and JB Hi-Fi and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so every single morning on the way to school, Mum would just chuck in the CDs, and they're still in the Hilux, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah. Why get rid of them? They work.
exactly.
They're not scratched
yeah.
or anything like that.
Yeah, and that was the only real point I saw in music, and then
What, listening to 50 Cent and Jennifer Lopez?
basically
Yeah.
in the car on the way to school, and then I left school early to start working, and then first paycheck I got from my first proper job, walked into a JB Hi-Fi to buy the biggest speaker I could buy. And I walked
What speaker was it?
those big party boxes, like the giant JBL party boxes,
What?
like
These things.
but the really tall ones with like the drum pad on top.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
Those, yeah, and they had like the beat effects thing or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, so first paycheck.
Yeah, like one of these things.
Yeah, and it's like that's all. Yeah, so got that thing, and then as I was in JB Hi-Fi, I found like $200 pair of DJ decks, and because of
What-
my spending problems, I was like, yeah, why not? Screw it.
What was the DJ decks?
It was Newmark, God, Newmark Party something. It had built-in like lights and sound, so it had speakers in the decks and like a light. Yeah, that one there with like the lights coming out of it.
What? It had a light
Yeah, it had
coming
like a
out
little
of it.
crystal light on the end.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of these before.
Yeah, bro.
How'd you find it? Was it good?
Yeah, well, I'd just get home every single day. I had no clue what I was doing and just absolutely mess around with Serato.
So it came with Serato.
Yeah, or I just like YouTubed how they, and it just, I just got Serato going, and then I get home from work, walk straight in my office and just do the most atrocious mixes you've ever heard.
Just to give it a go.
Yeah, and then
Wow. This
yeah,
thing.
had no desire to be a DJ or anything, was simply just fucking around because I bought them.
Yeah.
And then it was funny enough, I actually made a mix. Or not a mix, I just mixed two songs together on that deck.
Yeah.
Recorded it, posted it on SoundCloud. To this day, it's still my most listened to thing with 100k listens.
Really? On SoundCloud?
Yeah, and it is an absolute, like, it is, yeah, I wonder if it is still up, because I think I might have made it private, because it is absolutely atrocious. But it was a mix
What makes
of,
it so atrocious?
it was literally just like, in the middle of the drop, dub echoed into another drop. Like,
What genre as well?
D&B.
So is it under Kozza or
Yeah,
double a Z or
double Z, yeah.
Kozza? Let's have a look.
Oh, DJ Kozza, maybe?
DJ Kozza.
Yeah, there we go, second one.
Second one. Give you a follow as well.
Oh, thank you.
So you got.
Oh, no, I've made them all private. Not that one, no. So, yeah, it was just the most atrocious mix, and for some reason it just blew up. and it's still sitting at like 100K listens on my SoundCloud.
That's hectic.
And it annoys the hell out of me because I want to keep it up because it looks good because it has heaps of listens.
Yeah.
But then you listen to it and you're like, holy crap, this is terrible. And also all the comments are just absolutely roasting me.
Really?
Yeah.
But I mean, you got the streams though, right?
Exactly.
People gave it a listen.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's alright then.
Yeah.
So then after that though, so like you got this deck and then you gave it a go. But
Yeah.
then what made you want to go, I want to be a DJ? Like,
I didn't really want to. No,
So you
I'm glad I
actually-
did. So what happened was,
you just fell into it?
yeah,
Like-
literally. So like I said, like I left school early to start my trade. So when I turned 18, like the people that took me out were my tradies.
Yeah.
So they took me out the Friday night. Absolutely loved it. You know, like we were out. They took me, you know, Magnet, Mustang, all these places I've never seen. You know, I'm with all these tradies. They were buying everything. It was a great night, right?
Yeah.
And then next day, Saturday, fresh 18-year-old me, like this was on my 18th birthday. I'm not hungover or anything, so I'm like, you know what? I love that. I'm going to go out again by myself. Screw it. Why not? I'm the first one in Magnet because I'm like, you know, I had to get to the club earlier so I get in.
Good old Magnet House. Yeah.
On Magnet House, my home. And then...
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I was just the first one in the club, and I remember I was jamming to the DJ, and that DJ just happened to be Keegan Keefe.
Yep.
And then,
Mr. Keefe himself. Yeah.
yep. And then I just started talking to him after DJing, and you know, I was just talking to him and stuff, just being a mate and whatever.
Yeah.
And then he invited me to go to the pub, like this Wednesday pub thing every once in a while, which was the old Cheek.
Oh, yep.
And then, you know, I just started rocking around there on Wednesdays and stuff.
Yeah, Cheek was one place, right?
Yeah. And then by this time, so I had actually met Quincy, and he offered to teach me how to DJ.
Yep.
So what was I going to say? Oh God.
Yeah, so you met Quincy and then...
So I met Quincy and he was teaching me how to DJ, and then like, you know, I was going to Cheek every week and stuff, and I was like showing mixes to Keegan and whatever, and then the last Cheek, I remember, Keegan was like, do you want to DJ, like prime time? And I'm like, oh God, I am so screwed, like, you know, because Quincy at the time, he taught me drum and bass, but I didn't want to do drum and bass. So it was kind of, I had to learn how to do commercial myself. Going from that little controller to the CDJs for the first time was an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, I can imagine going from this thing,
Yeah.
wherever it is, to straight to
2000 Nexus 2s.
Yeah.
I felt like I had to run between each deck because, you know, they weren't just both there.
Yep. Yeah, because they're left
Yeah,
to
I
right
felt
each
like
other.
literally, like, I remember the first time mixing them, I would like, you know, I'd be over here and then I'd have to run over here, and it was just,
It's
felt
just
like the weirdest thing. And then,
yeah, it's a spaceship basically. Yeah.
yeah, and then when I was doing a lesson with him one night, like I remembered my gig that night was for the last ever Cheek prime time. It was like 12 to 2. I DJ'd that, absolutely killed it. Right, it was way better than I expected. And then, yeah, I got upstairs Magnet House, and yeah, I hadn't even finished DJ lessons with Quincy at this point.
Yeah. Wow.
And yeah,
How long were you doing DJ lessons with Quincy for?
a month or two. Just see ever hanging out like once a week. This was
Yeah.
before the Splendid days.
Yep.
So it was like me. It was only like 3 or 4 of us learning off him.
Yeah.
And then yeah, like halfway through, I got hit up for Cheek and then Magnet House, and then when I finished with Quincy, which at this time was a very, very little school called MRE. Like I said, there was only like 4 of us.
Yeah.
The thing was, you know, you get a gig in a commercial club, and that club that we ended up getting at the end of the like lessons was Magnet, and
Oh, was this what Music Rock Australia?
yeah,
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah. And then you got a gig at Magnet House through that then.
yeah. But it was funny because at this time I was already doing upstairs every single week for Keegan.
Yeah. So you're already playing there.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, but you can get a gig for it.
Yeah, so I have my first gig poster on my wall at home.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I was DJing like Magnet upstairs every week before that. For like a couple of weeks before that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just, at the start of when I was DJing, it was just, Magnet upstairs every single week. That was just the go. And then we used to have a little ritual. We'd go to the Cass before we go out every night, and then we'd go to Alabama Song, which do these giant fishbowl vodka things.
Yep.
And then we go to either me or my mate Blake's gigs.
Bloody Alabama Song Bar. I love that place. And
Yeah.
I miss going to that place because of those fish bowls.
Yeah, we used to get one of them every single, like, it was the ritual. We go to the Cass, then we go there. And then we go do, if I had a gig or Blake had a gig, because we were both starting out at the same time.
And then you just meet up there and then just go from there.
Yeah, well, he lives next to me, so we always had prees together and everything, and yeah, just good mates and everything, and
Yeah, and just used to send it.
yeah,
At this
literally. And
place,
then
yeah.
some weeks I'd have my Magnet upstairs on a Friday, and then other weeks he'd have his gigs, so I'd come to them and support, and so would his girlfriend.
Well, it's so important
other mates.
supporting each other's
Of
like,
course.
gigs and just the scene and everything. Like, it's so important.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, it's like, well, how does the scene grow in a
Yeah.
way? But then, like, how did you find playing upstairs Magnet? Because it's the cheese room, isn't it?
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
funny thing is, I actually love commercial white girl music.
That's rare, but that's a good thing.
My number one song on Spotify, like the Wrapped, has been Starships every single year except for last year when it was What You Know About Me by Sexy Red.
Really?
So I actually
Starships
love.
were meant to fly.
I actually absolutely love the white girl cheese music.
Yeah.
I'm Perth's biggest white girl, basically. Let's put it that way. But my first upstairs gig, so I had the cheek, and then I did that first upstairs Magnet gig. I didn't know it'd be on non-nexuses, so I didn't have waveforms.
Yeah. Okay.
And like at this, like when I was starting out, I couldn't still really beat match, so I had to like rely on like the cubes, the lines, and then I rocked up and it was non-nexus. I didn't have waveforms. I didn't have any of that. I thought I was done. I thought that was career over. I was absolutely
really,
atrocious.
you just like thought straight up. That's it.
Yeah, because I heard my mixing and everything, and I heard, because obviously, like, yeah, I heard everything,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my lord, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's funny with that though, right? Because it's like people go and learn on the 3000s, then you go to do a gig, and you're like, oh, you've only got 800s.
yeah.
You've only got CDJ 800s, which literally are old school. So
I think they're the ones I have at
850.
home now. Yeah, they're the ones I have at home.
Oh, you've got the set of these at home.
Yeah, the CD only ones.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I picked up a set of 4 of them, and 2 turntables for $200. Yeah.
For $200 and turntables.
Yeah.
Who'd you know? Was
No
it-
one. I was playing a gig, and then I saw them on Marketplace. I'm like, bro, I will drive down straight after this. He happened to be up,
Yeah.
and then I rocked up, and I was like, yeah, like, like he showed me, and I'm like, bro, that is fine. Just here, I chucked him $250,
Yep.
right? Because I was like, bro, I want these. And then I went down there, and he used to be a DJ, and he was moving away, and he just chucked them to me, and yeah, I picked them up, and now I do CD mixing at home with my mum's R&B Fridays CDs.
That's incredible though, because that's like, you've played at clubs and they already have 2000 Nexuses and the club standard gear, right? But then with that though, it's like to jump back to these old school
It's so much fun.
850s. Really, you reckon it's
So much fun.
Yeah, it would be, yeah, because
Well,
you can't see anything. Like,
Yeah,
you
well,
just-
my first time experiencing like CD mixing,
yeah,
it was after an event Quincy did. We went back to his house. It was like me, Quincy, Bromad, like Swag Lord Savannah,
yeah,
like just like 4 or 5 of us.
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, we'll go in the room. And this was on like 2000 Nexus 2s. It's like, we'll go in the room and just have a big party after this event. And then we walked in there, and then Quincy walked in and he was like, okay, absolutely no plugging in USBs. We're doing a CD night. And it was just absolutely vibes, because like he whipped out one of those big old folders, and I found the Daft Punk like Around the World CD.
Really?
And I just jammed that in, and it was just so... the vibes were just so good, and it's still, I don't know, CD mixing is just so much fun, and because obviously I'm only 21, I've only got to experience 2000 Nexuses and everything out playing.
Well, the CDs were around for a while, and it was pretty
Yeah.
impressive to be able to DJ on CDs, right? Just as well as turntables.
Yeah, well, I did a turntable set last week at Metro's.
Really, you played a turntable set at
Yeah.
Metros.
Yeah, because
How did that go?
bro, wicked. So
What gig was that for? What?
just my Metros, where I do Metros, the R&B hip hop room. I messaged him and I'm like, hey, what are the chances we can just like move the gear on one night and I'll bring in my turntables? And he's like,
No
go
shit.
hard.
What turntables you got then?
Technic 1200s.
You have
they were the ones I picked up for 200 with the CDJ 800s.
You picked up
Yeah.
2 Technic 1200s.
Yeah.
For how much?
So
They're like a 1800 new.
Yeah,
Like,
two
not
of-
even new. They're second hand.
yeah,
Like,
2 of them got needles and everything, and
wow. This guy must have just flogged. He must have had, probably just found out his wife's pregnant. He's like, gotta sell everything. $300. Get rid of it.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and he used to make music, so he like had a bunch of like his songs on vinyl, so he chucked me a bunch of them as well, which were also hip hop and like rap.
That's incredible.
And then I was at Metro's like the week before, and I was like, I kind of want to do like last week. I was like, I'm gonna do a vinyl set.
Yeah.
I just messaged him and like, yo, can I bring in my turntable? And he's like, hell yeah. And then
And then you just took him to Metros in Freo, and you played a turn. You played.
I love scratching. That's the thing.
That's so cool. And this was main stage. at Metros?
Upstairs R&B room.
Upstairs R&B room.
Yeah. R&B
That's-
hip hop room.
That's epic.
Yeah.
And it makes sense though. It's like hip hop and R&B as well to actually
Yeah.
scratch and play on the turntables. But
Yeah.
damn, dude, that's epic.
See, I love my scratching and stuff, and then it's all sitting at home at the moment on those like IKEA cube shelves,
Yeah.
with all the little cubes in them.
Yep.
I got one of them on its side,
Yeah.
like a really tall one.
So you
it's
saw that
just
video,
long.
right? And then you put all your records in it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really long, and I've just got all my CDJs, my turntables, and my XDJ on that.
Dude, that's epic.
Yeah, and then all that is wired.
Like this.
Yeah, literally,
Like
literally.
that.
Yeah,
I've seen that on so many people's like things and stuff. But have a setup like that, and just
Yeah.
have all your records and all your cables and all your equipment just in there.
Yeah, and then it
Such
all
a good
wires
setup.
around to my computer, and I can change the inputs. I've got one of those. Do you remember those old school Yamaha surround sound system boxes? Like the big old Yamaha surround sound system?
Yeah.
That's what I use to make to sound for my computer and all that. Like the big Yamaha amps.
Really?
Yeah. And
Yeah, the
I've
home theater.
Yeah.
But that's also a way to do it as well. Like when I was younger, I had that. Like,
Yeah.
and that, because you can just plug so many different speakers into it, like these things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we had our old one that was in the shed, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn these into like my office.
Yeah,
So
repurpose it.
I
Dude,
set
that's epic.
it all up nice permanently in my office, and then wired all my computer up to it and shit, and then all the decks on the other side of the room, I ran really long cables all the way around into the same thing.
Well, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, and my neighbor absolutely hates me, but it's okay.
Yeah, because with the surround sound system, you could really turn those things up.
Yeah, that I think it is that amp exactly. Yeah.
That amp exactly.
Yeah. See, it's sitting on like -25 at the moment because like
Yeah.
remember how like if it was zero, it'd like bleed your ears. Like
Yeah.
normal volume was like -40 on those things.
That's hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
wow, what a setup.
yeah, and just
But then how did you get in? So you got into Magnet House, but then you've played at other places as well, right? So like you've played at Paramount and all sorts. Like,
yeah. So
How did you get into Paramount?
so like I said, me and my mate Blake always used to go out,
Yeah.
and then I started doing the Magnet upstairs, and then I can't remember how he somehow got Paramount downstairs.
Can you believe it? Paramount has 2.5 stars.
No, I can believe
But people
it.
still go there and they still party and
I
try
can
to.
believe it.
Yeah.
And then
Look at that. That's terrible. People just
love
had
to
enough.
say it.
I bet you most of it's security guard stuff. But yeah. Sorry. Like,
No, it's fine. And then me and Blake, because we're like good mates and everything, we were just going back to back at each other's gigs. So he'd come back with me upstairs Magna. I'll go back to back with him at Paramount downstairs.
Yeah, no shit.
And then that's how we got each other into the other venues. So I got him there, he got me into Paramount.
Yep.
yeah, and
That's
just,
epic then. So you both helped each other out. That's actually really cool.
yeah, and we still do. That's who I was on the phone before. Just,
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm just helping him with him. He was covering one of my gigs this weekend. He hasn't done before, so I was the Metro's upstairs, so I was just giving him the rundown and everything.
Yeah, no shit. But then, what has it been like? Like, what type of hours are you doing for Paramount and Magnet House? And you still playing?
I don't do Paramount anymore.
Yeah.
Um,
Just why is that? It's just
yeah,
yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
Stuff happens.
Yeah, we'll put it that way.
Dirty, grimy clubs, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely love the people that run it, but
Yeah,
stuff happens.
Yeah.
Have had some absolute nights there though. Like I did the Pitbull after party, and I've done heaps of after parties, and it was so fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, and just now I DJ. Like I've DJ'd. I've checked my calendar. I have DJ'd every single Friday and Saturday night since I've turned 18.
Every single
one.
Epic.
I can show you my calendar and scroll back.
That's actually really cool. That's really good.
Yeah. And most of those Fridays and Saturdays as well are multiple gigs.
Yeah.
Well,
how do you find that with multiple gigs where it's like, you know, you have to go from one club to another club within the blink of an eye, basically?
It was so much easier, and I hate the city of Perth for doing this, when we had those electric scooters you could hire.
Oh, what? We don't have them anymore?
Those Neuron ones? Nah, the orange, you don't have them anymore because someone in the city got hit.
Really? We don't have the orange scooters anymore?
No, you got them in like Scarborough, I think.
Yeah.
Or you got the blue ones in Scarborough. But the orange one, Neurons, you don't have them anywhere anymore. Or maybe you still have them elsewhere. You just don't have any scooters in the city anymore.
Yeah, wow.
I
wouldn't be surprised though, because I remember hearing about it. There's like some drunk Irish girl, or English girl.
Yeah.
She hit some dude, killed him on the spot, and then she was really drunk, really drunk. And then you can see in the video they were laughing, and they hit someone and just kept going. Didn't know that. They hit someone
it was
like 30
so much
K.
easier when. Like for me to get, because I used to do the Magnets Paramount run every night.
Yeah, you just get on the orange scooters.
Yeah, and like I'd just get on them, and me and my mates would absolutely. I see why they're banned though. We absolutely hammered those things. I don't know how none of us ever fell off.
I've done jumps on them when I was in Tasmania and Canberra.
Yeah, and I have memories of like me and my mates on them, and my mate TJ behind me. We're going down the main road in the city, like the one that goes past Stories.
Yeah.
We're going down that, and he's got like two girls on the back of his scooter, and like we're just absolutely bombing it down this street in the middle of the night, going from the Vault to Magnet.
Really?
And just, I see why they're banned.
Yeah.
I see why they're banned. But it was so much easier when we had those things to get, like, you know, if you had to quickly get from one end to the other.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's it. And like they weren't that expensive.
They were like 50 cents a minute or something.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was so good. And then, yeah, and now it's just, you know, I got to walk everywhere, and I can't, I got to.
You got to walk everywhere.
I got to walk it. Like,
all right,
man,
let's figure this
those
out.
scooters, bro.
Let's work it out. Let's go on Google Maps.
Yep.
And we're going to work it out.
It's probably like, the way you go through the alleys, it's probably like a 5-minute walk, right? But when you're with a group of like 20 people, it's really hard to coordinate that.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, everyone's chatting shit and like, you know, talking and stuff. And I'm like, guys, I have to be at the club in this time. Like, we have to go. I will leave you here.
Have you ever been late for a gig at all?
Nothing noticeable. I've only slept through one gig once.
Only once?
I've slept through a gig once.
Yeah, it's only 8 minutes from Paramount to Stories. But what about Paramount?
Paramount to Magnet will probably be about 10.
Right, we're doing walking as well. And I gotta spell Magnet right. Magnet House. Let's have a look. 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we had the scooters, man, you could do it in 4-3. Like,
yeah, well,
it was nuts because just cut all through all the alleys like behind market grounds and stuff.
Yeah.
And you could just absolutely fly on those things. And now it's just kind of like, okay, got to plan it all out and everything.
Yeah. Make sure you can get there on time.
Yeah. I've done some really, really stupid time ones. Like there was me and Blake, we would DJ these venues that were booked by the same promoter, right?
Yeah.
But we both had the exact same swap time. If that makes sense.
Exact same swap time.
So he was 9 to 12.
Yeah.
And then 12 to 2. I was the exact same at the other venue. but covering the other end, if that makes sense. So I'd be 9 to 12 at one venue, 12 to 2 at the other. He'd be 9 to 12 at that venue, but 12 to 2 at mine. So what we used to have to do is loop one really long song and run out and like 3 minutes sprint through Northbridge while no one's on stage, right? Yeah. Like tell Stekkies like we need to get in, and then we run in and then plug our other USB in. Because, like, we'd literally both, like, we'd call each other and we'd both, like, you know, loop a song and we'd be like, okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And we'd both sprint out these clubs at the exact same time, sprint, and we'd literally pass each other every single time.
Yeah, it's like a high five kind
Yeah,
of
we
thing.
did a couple times. And then, and then we'd run into this club. And then most of the times it was all good, but there was a couple times where security, like, wouldn't let him in or me in or something. Like,
yeah, because they'd be like, who are you?
Yeah,
like,
and while I'm out there being like, you need to let me in, like, now, like, this song is on loop, like, and then, you know, I'd run in and I'd get up there and I'd, like, you know, he'd get there as well and we plug our other spare USBs in, and that was the stupidest thing I've ever done, I think, was that we both finish and start at the exact same time, but at opposite venues. So we cover for each other, because you know how you usually rock up someone's there? What a way to do it, though. Yeah, so it was literally like, he had to come to my venue, I had to go to his, but we had to keep the music playing. It was so interesting.
That's hectic. That's epic. Though.
Yeah. And it got to the point where I told my mates like TJ and Nick, I'm like, okay, stand on stage. This channel does nothing. Hold the knobs like you're doing something. Blake will be here in 5 minutes. Yeah. So I've got a video of my mate Nick, main stage Paramount like this, acting like he's doing something.
On stage.
While me and Blake are like sprinting between clubs.
Yeah. That's epic.
Yeah.
So then what are some other highlights then? And like how much have you grown as a DJ now over the 3 years? Like
heaps.
Yeah?
It really all started when I used to throw bush doofs.
Really? You used to throw bush doofs as well?
That's how it all like actually started. That's how I met Quincy and everything.
What? So what bush doofs do you throw?
It was like just the ones that happen out in like Lanston and Woobinga and stuff.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
The first one I did ended absolutely terribly to where... Remember, I don't know, you remember the big fire that happened at Jarrahdale Forest?
Yeah. Kinda.
I'll show you the video later.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first bush stuff we did. And then the second one I did was the one up in Woobinga, which is the biggest one I've ever done. That was absolutely packed. Yeah. This was still while I was doing like DJ lessons with Quincy, and that just absolutely exploded me.
What do you call it? Do you have the Facebook event and stuff like that?
If you go on my Instagram page and scroll down, there might still be the poster.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it was absolutely nuts.
Where are we? Where could it be?
Way down.
Damn, so much Like, do you do your own promotional material as well?
Yeah.
How do you find doing it? It's a lot of work, right?
It's deleted. No, it's gone. Oh, that's before I was a DJ. Oh, Lord.
Oh, shit. Back in the day.
Yeah, so that photo there with the patrol in the middle, that was that bush doof. And we had the official bush doof, like, lighting code car rock up. That's that car.
Yeah, okay.
Because they put me on their story and everything. So that's that actual bush doof lighting code car.
The bush doof car.
Yeah, so like the bush doof are the people that make all those like rainbow headlights and whips and stuff.
Okay.
They used to throw them like 5 years before I started, like huge ones. And then I said to them like, look, I want to do it now, da 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 da. And then they just helped me promote it and stuff. And then I was doing that one and they rocked up and I was like, holy shit, hey boys, like how are we?
That's epic.
Yeah, and it was just absolutely nuts. It was huge, had quite a few incidences of very funny stories.
Yeah.
But like I've got videos of me like DJing in like a giant circle of like 300 people while there's fireworks going off above my head. And like, bro, I woke up the next morning, right? Or I didn't wake up, just when I was sober. Like, yeah. And like we left and I got reception. I was scrolling through Snapchat and I just saw everyone's stories. And like I saw videos of people I haven't seen in like 5 years at my own bush doof. I saw like, you know, old people I used to work at Hungry Jack's with. I saw one of them jumping off a ute into like a table. And then like, you know, I saw videos of like, yeah, just people rolling their cars that I had no clue about, and just had absolute, and it was all happening at this, and it was just, yeah, it was just absolutely nuts. And
Dude, that's epic.
I gained such a following from that.
Yeah.
To where that was before my first gig at Magnet.
Right, Evolution Bar.
And then, so when I had...
Karatha, yeah.
Yeah, so when I had started getting gigs, I had so many people behind me. I had so many, because I had all these people who, like, you know, I have such a good, like, network of people. I had so many people from the Bush Doofs and stuff.
That's an epic photo.
Yeah. I had so many people from the Bush Doofs and stuff being like, you know, we're coming to see you whenever we want. And yeah, like, if you go to my page, if you go all the way down to, like, the first video of me DJing at Magnet, the one in the middle there, the guy I ran the Bush Doof with, I think, in the comments, is like, I'm very keen, because I think it was, like, the week after or something.
Better be like this at the Doof, you were killing it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was the guy I ran the Doof with, and it was just absolutely off chops. It was just absolutely nuts. And that's how I got such a good group of people behind me.
Yeah.
And I had so many people. It was honestly, I think, the thing that helped me the most, because I was always able to bring so many people out. Like, I think the biggest guest list I ever did was 180 something people.
You were able to
guest
bring
list to Magnet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
You managed to invite 180 people.
Yeah, and
the cool kid at school or something?
Nah, bro. It was just from that one Bush Doof.
That one Bush Doof.
And then, like, still to this day, like, I could easily, like, I don't really do it anymore. Like, the whole, like, you know, PM me for VIP guest list thing.
Yeah.
But, like, I was doing it up to, like, 6 months ago. I was still easily getting, like, 40, 50 people a night. Like, easy. It was just...
That's epic, though.
Because when I was doing that, I just turned 18. So everyone I knew was just turning 18.
Yeah, that's it. That's where you're lucky.
Yeah.
Like, I find, like, now I'm 33. It's, like, trying to find people to come hang out and party and stuff like that. It's not difficult, but, like, to throw a party when you're in your early 20s is so much different.
Yeah, and, like, it's still to this day. Like, it's still to this day. Me and all my mates, like, 2021. Like... Clubs, yeah, sweet.
That's it.
Like,
yeah. What are you up to? Let's hit the piss on the weekend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like, it's why they like I'm very lucky. I got a good group of mates that come up with me to absolutely everything.
Yeah, support the hell out of you.
And they have since I've turned 18. Simply because since we've all been allowed to go clubbing, we've all been getting free entry, and you know, we've all been,
that's it.
You know, we've all
it's part of the scene now.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, everyone from my school ended up hitting me up, and all these people, and you know, because we all just turned 18, and I was the one on stage in club already at 18, sorting them out. It was wicked.
But that's so funny. Did you ever see yourself actually becoming a DJ or anything? I mean, you said you didn't like music or anything.
No, man. It still really, it sounds really weird. It still really hasn't hit me. I don't know. I'll sometimes lay there at night, and I'll just like be staring at the ceiling, and I'll just be like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, how did you get yourself into this mess?
Yeah, because like I said, I never really saw music as a thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I love music. I can't live without it. Like, since I started my trade, where I started, I was very, very lucky.
Yeah, because you're a boilie by trade, right?
Yeah, I was very, very lucky. The place I started was very good to where we could wear headphones at work. Yeah. So, you know, I started listening to music and stuff, and like, you know, and then now I cannot live without it. Yeah. I cannot. Everywhere I go has to, like, if I like, I just got a new job, and the first thing I asked is, am I allowed headphones when I weld? And they're like, yeah, you can. I'm like, sweet, that's all I need to know, because it's not happening otherwise. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. But that's it. Like, it can be so boring. Like, if he's got the little tiny, like, Makita bloody radio thing playing on site, and that'd be, yeah.
Yeah, and especially being in a trade where, like, you know, like, a lot of tradies are mostly, like, 40, 50, or, you know. I'm not listening to their Triple J and all that
yeah.
No, not happening.
Yeah, Triple J's gone so downhill, unfortunately.
Nah. So, I just, like, you know, I put my headphones in, and I just absolutely jam out to my own thing, and... You know, my leading hands have caught me, like, singing California Girls, like, mid-weld. I got a video from me years ago, like, singing while I'm sitting there welding in a dump truck.
California Girls, they're undeniable.
And yeah, it's just something I can't live without now, and I still have absolutely no clue how I turned into a DJ or why I did, but it is the best decision I've ever made.
It's amazing, isn't it, right?
It is I have met the absolute best friends through it, and I have... like so many memories now. Like I'm a very big make memories type person.
Yeah.
I'll try everything. I'm a very big, like, I want to try everything while I can, right? Like, I want to, I want to make memories to have my kids, like, tell my kids when I'm older.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
like,
that's it,
I'm
yeah.
very glad I have this, and, like...
Yeah, because how cool would it be? It's like you tell your
Yeah.
kids later on in life, and you're just like, oh, by the way, I was a DJ for 15 years.
Yeah.
I got to play at over 50 venues around Perth. Like, you got, try and one up me, son.
Yeah, and like I'll sit there with my tradies, right, and they'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you ever go to the Capitol, mate?" And I'll be like, "It's Magnet House, but yeah, I DJ there now."
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, actually play there.
Yeah, and it's just, I'm a very big memory person, so I'll just try and do whatever, and I'm very glad I've done this because I can't even remember half the stuff I've done, bro. Like, even you just scrolling then through my Instagram account, like, down a bit.
Yeah,
like, some of the stuff, I was just like, holy, like, I can't, like, I wouldn't have thought of that. Like, yeah, I just, like, I did the Traumatic tour. I've done the really cool boat pop-up parties.
How are they? How do you find boat parties?
I love them.
Really?
I absolutely love them. So I was on the raft with Fate. Santi was also one. Very, very grateful. He helped me, like, heaps get into DJing.
Yeah.
I did that for him. And
Oh, FETE, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was, like, very scenic on the raft, sunset in the background, packed out, prime time.
Yeah, that would have been epic.
Before it, I got way too drunk, absolutely split. I was so worried. Everyone was so worried. And then I went in there and I absolutely killed it to the point where everyone was yelling at me to get back on the decks. So,
really?
Yeah. And I've done so much. Like, yeah, that poster back there, that's when, like I said, like, me and Blake used to bring each other to our gigs. So, yeah, he used to bring me to Paramount and we'd do a Shezza back-to-back because he's Sherry, Kozza.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
and then
so
Shezza, hell yeah.
Yeah, so we'd do... Yeah, so we've always helped each other out. So it was me, him, a couple other... Like, the boys that started, me, him, Ollie Lynch and Trey with the original
Yeah, big shout out to
4.
Lynch. He's doing things. He's doing big things, I reckon.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff.
Yeah.
Are these the Sunnies? Or
These were the first time I bought one of those Insta 360 cameras.
Oh, how are they? Are they any good?
That was the first ever Go one ever made. That's the Insta 360 Go. I got that release day, paid so much for it compared to what you can buy it for now.
Oh wow, I didn't know they did drones as well.
Yeah, bro.
I thought
they
that was
do, bro. They
different
do
brand.
like diving, like balls that look like landmines as well.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Go Ultra. Yeah, there's so many different
Yeah,
products
and it's
out
like
there.
it's really cool. So the reason I like it, right, is because that one on the right, that little camera,
This
it's
one here.
actually it's actually a big pod like a GoPro, but you can just pull the lens out and it's magnetic.
Oh, okay.
So it's like this camera, like a GoPro size. You
Yeah.
can just pull the lens out the camera, magnetize it to anywhere, and then watch the screen on the GoPro.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, that's the only reason I got it. And I got it release day because it happened to be the same day I got my tax return.
Yeah,
And
I gotta get something.
Yeah. And it was just, it was just
Well, I'm the same. I got a
such a
spending
good
problem.
camera. Such a good camera. I'm still working all of it out just because, like, it's got the magnetic. That's it there. That's the part. So that's what you pull out of the main.
Like
yeah,
that.
there you go. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's like a little screen and stuff, and it just sends it back to that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you've got the mount there.
That's for like if you want it on your shirt, you put that under your shirt and it magnetizes.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Because I've been looking at the DJI ones, the DJI Osmo, but it's just so expensive.
Yeah, see, I also wanted to do POV stuff.
Yeah.
And plus, like, it's magnetic as well, and, like, it's just...
See, with POV, the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, those things are incredible. I've got a set of those.
Have you heard the audio on them?
Yeah, the audio's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, the audio's not bad. Like, it's bone conducting, but the Generation 2 are where it's at now. Especially this.
I don't think they don't have that in Australia, do they?
Yeah, no, you can notify me when they do. But the Generation 2 of these are out now. These are Gen 3.
Yeah.
Gen 2 have like 8 hours battery life.
Yeah.
With just audio, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But this, to have the little notification panel, oh my god.
Yeah, see, I wanted something I can, like, use as, like, a POV camera. I can also use basically as a GoPro, because obviously you can keep it in that little case bit and just use it as a little GoPro.
Yeah.
That's how, it ties onto tripods and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll just put that thing on the back of my car when I go sensibly cruising.
Sensibly cruising.
Sensibly cruising.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and just
That's
yeah.
epic.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, POV. It seems like POV is kind of like where everyone's heading in a way, or some form of new media for. Because you know, like, photos tell a story, videos tell a bigger story. Like, look how epic this is.
Yeah, that was New Year's Eve before Dizzy Rascal.
Oh
last
really?
year.
You played before Dizzy Rascal?
Yeah, that was mad. That was.
Did you get to meet him at all?
No, I got to meet the other like big acts on the lineup,
Yeah.
but didn't get to meet him.
Yeah, Dizzy
Simply
would have just
because-
kept to himself probably.
Simply because I was talking to people and
Yeah.
it wasn't really fussed.
Yeah,
And then when I
that's
just
fair.
happened to go backstage, Restricted was standing there, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on?
Yeah,
Don't
go
really
chat
like
to them."
techno, but I'll say hey."
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are your favourite genres other than commercial music then?
Commercial R&B, happy hardcore,
Really?
because
Like
obviously
happy
the
hardcore?
vinyl.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Um,
classic, the old school happy hardcore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So the vinyl, like the actual stuff you scratch with.
That's epic.
Yeah.
Like, to be into happy hardcore,
Yeah.
but on records?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
That's a
It's
different beast in itself.
So much fun. And like
It
when I
would
was
be.
yeah, when I was first starting out DJing, the guy, one of the tradies I had at work used to be a huge DJ, and he used to also DJ metros and everything.
Yeah.
And he was like telling me like, "Oh, bro, you gotta learn vinyl. You gotta learn vinyl." And this is when I was doing lessons with Quincy. I'm like, "Nah, bro, everything's CDJs now." Anyway,
Just tell
I
him
ended up going
tell him
around
how it is.
ended up going around to his house, and he taught me vinyl.
Yeah.
So glad I did that because I love vinyl. And
Yeah.
he was showing me all the old school secrets, like you put $1 on the needle and like you do all this stuff.
Yeah. What do you mean you put $1 on the needle?
So in big clubs or like the old like warehouse rave venues or like, you know, anything with big bass,
Yeah.
the needle jumps off the record. So what you do is you get $1 or a 50-cent piece and you put it on the needle and it keeps it way down.
It keeps the weight down.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yep, because
So
I've heard that.
Always carry a coin with you if you're a vinyl DJ because you can always just put it on top and it keeps the weight down.
Yeah. But even coins are becoming collectibles now as well because
Yeah.
everything's digital these days, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. But happy hardcore on vinyl would just be like, look how cool that
Yeah, man.
cover is.
Yeah.
To have a record of whatever that is, FSV Balgies,
Yeah.
slamming vinyl, happy hardcore,
Type up searching for my Rizzler.
searching for my Rizzler.
What a name.
Yeah, what is this?
That one there on the left by the Rat Pack.
That's
He's
epic.
got bangers, bro.
Why have you got this?
Yeah. I've got that one. I've got a couple more by him. He's got bangers.
That's cool as all hell.
Yeah.
And that's classic. That's old school warehouse rave,
Yeah.
vinyl, happy hardcore,
Yeah,
getting
man.
into it.
Yeah. And other than that, I absolutely love my D&B.
Yeah.
I love it, and to be honest with you, I love my commercial music. But if I got to choose between being a huge commercial artist or a huge D&B, I'd choose D&B any day of the week.
Really?
But the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
I believe I'm just seen as a commercial boy, and you know I try like only D&B. Like you know I don't really get thought for D&B gigs because I don't do D&B. I'm not a D&B. I do my commercial. I'm seen as an R&B DJ.
Would you make a new? Like, would you do different branding and try and make a new? Like,
I wouldn't really want to be honest. I'd want to keep the same, which is the hard thing. But then everyone already knows I'm just the commercial. I'm a commercial DJ. That's the thing. But then I run my own D&B events, and then I love D&B. I listen to D&B constantly. I'm trying to make it at the moment. D&B any day of the week. I'm just
Well, who are your favorite D&B artists?
Oh god, you put me on the spot. Circadian probably.
How do you spell that? Circadian DMB.
Yep, there we go.
Hell yeah.
Yep. I saw Amplify at Nobu. That was actually probably my favorite set ever.
Amplified.
Amplify.
Okay.
And then I love my D&B. That's the thing. I just absolutely love it.
That's fair. So, like, D&B is just such a way of life in a way for so many people. It's just, it's fast, it's enjoyable, it's groovy, it's just jungle, it's everything. It's so good.
Exactly. I absolutely love it. That's the thing.
So where do you see yourself going with the DJing? Because now you fell into it by accident, and now you love it, and now you're gigging almost every weekend. Well, you're gigging every weekend.
Yeah.
For like the last 4 years, basically,
Yeah,
3-4 years. So where do you see yourself going with it?
Honestly, if I just stay at the exact same point I am right now, I said this to myself a while ago. Like, if I stay at the exact same, say I fall off tomorrow, I never get a gig again, I'll be very happy. I'll be more than happy. I did way more than I thought I ever would. I did everywhere I wanted to. I've played all these giant venues. I've done all this. Like,
that's really modest and good. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah, that's, if anything ever happens, I'm happy with what I've done and everything. But even if I'm 30 years old and I'm still in the exact same position and haven't moved anywhere, I'd still be really happy because I get so many messages from people and I have so many people ask me and everything, and I'm like, I can't get gigs. I do this, or like I want to be a DJ and I want to do that, and then I'll sit there thinking, back in the day, like when I used to get home from work on that little Newmark deck, and one day, wanting to play to my mates or something at their birthday party, or that first Magnet gig I did, how cool that was, and now looking at it now, I've gone from that to booked out, so it's just nuts.
It's such a good success story as well, because it's like you've put the time and effort in. You've taken as many gigs as you can, you've done as much as you can, but you're reaping the rewards, and you're only 21. It's incredible.
I've absolutely worked for everything. I really have, not even DJ wise.
But to also balance a full-time job and then do that as well.
Yeah.
It's just to make it happen.
Which is really hard, especially when you have a job where, at the moment, it's pretty good. I've moved to this new workplace, but up to a couple of months ago, I was starting at 4 a.m. My whole DJ thing, I was starting at 4 a.m. every day.
Yeah.
So, it was hard getting home from work and, trying to do productive stuff. And then, I even got to a point, 6 to 8 months ago, where I was DJing the Wednesday night Magnets.
Oh, yeah, yep.
So I'd finish work at about 4 or 5 o'clock, get home, shower, chill for 2 hours, not even get to sleep in, start DJ at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
DJ all the way through to 5 a.m. then go straight back to work. I would not sleep. I'd have work, DJ all night, back to work on a Wednesday.
You used to do what I used to do as well. It's so hectic, isn't it?
It's hectic.
So full on when you just don't get a rest and you just go from gig to gig to gig to gig.
Yeah, and it's like now, this Friday, I'm not that hectic, but normal on Fridays, I'll have I'll work all day Friday from 4 a.m. to 4-5 p.m. and then I'll have a couple hours rest before gig 1, gig 2, gig 3, gig 4, and then just be absolutely hammered. And then most of the time I get home from gigging Saturday night, I'll get home Sunday 7, 8 a.m. Right? I will sleep all the way through to work on Monday.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's literally the way to do it.
Yeah.
And it's been proven that you can't catch up on sleep. They say that the minimum you need is 7 hours a night, and if you get anything below 7 hours, then it's actually damaging your DNA. But
there's a hack. There's a hack. Alex Fitzy taught me.
What, melatonin tablets?
No, I had a very terrible experience with them.
No shit.
Fitz, Alex.
Yeah,
he taught me. He only taught me this 2-3 weeks ago. So I've been doing everything normal up until this. He called me a couple of weeks ago and he was just spewing about this random thing, and I was like, hold on, what are you on about? And it was he sent me this sheet. If you set an alarm and sleep for this exact amount of minutes, you'll wake up, you'll have this amount of energy and you won't feel tired. Yeah. So it's you sleep for 86 minutes, that gives you 4 hours of energy.
Yeah, I can see that.
If you sleep over that though, if you sleep 95 minutes, you're fucked.
Yep.
Right? If you want to last 6 hours, you've got to sleep exactly 123 minutes, I think it is. There's a very...
Yeah, no, I can see that.
It's little power naps, but it's Matt, I don't know where he got it from.
He's managed to actually figure it out.
Yeah.
Because you have to have power naps.
It works amazing. So I'll get home from work now, 5, 6, I get home 5:30, 6 o'clock. I know if I have a 30-minute nap, I'll have, 2 hours. But most of the time I get home from work, have a 90-minute sleep or 86-minute sleep, and I have an extra 3 hours of energy. And by that time, because every single day at the moment, I get home from work, I have a shower, and I'm passed out by 5:30, 6 o'clock. absolutely pass out.
Especially in summer on hot days and shit. Yeah.
And especially the like conditions I work in, it's absolutely so draining.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, because the hot sheds and it's boiling and it's like, welding and all sorts. And
yeah. And then so what I do now, I get home on a Friday, I have that 90-minute nap.
Yeah.
And that extra 3 hours of energy gets me to the club. And then once I'm there, I just get on the piss with my mates and life's good again.
And it's all good again after that.
Yeah.
No, that's epic. That's epic.
Yeah.
Well, we're running out of time. So,
Is that it already?
Yeah, we've almost gone for an hour.
Oh, my Lord.
But yeah, so that's epic. That. And honestly, it's so modest and so nice of you as well to be able to go like, I've done it.
Yeah.
And if it drops, if I can't do it anymore, at least I've done it.
Exactly.
It's experiences, it's adventures, it's memories. It's
Exactly.
like, so many people just try and go, I want to go and play at Ibiza. I want to go and play at Coachella.
Yeah.
Reach for the stars. Try as hard as you
Obviously,
can to get where you
of course I'd want to be, huge.
Who wouldn't?
But like,
yeah.
if I stop right now.
Yeah, you're
I'd be
modest
happy,
about it,
And like, I'm doing different stuff at the moment. I'm running my own events now, which are going insanely well.
Oh, what events are you running? Let's pull
I'm
them up.
doing Noisemashine.
Noisemashine.
It's proper old school warehouse raves. No one does them anymore except for me.
Okay.
It might be an in my bio of my Instagram if you've already got that up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yep.
It's spelled also really weird.
Noisemashine events.
So we've done 3 events now. That was the Christmas pop-up we did. That was the illegal Christmas pop-up.
That was a Ladyville Christmas pop-up.
Nah, so that, the Christmas rave that happens in Freo every year?
Yeah.
That was me.
That's epic.
Yeah, so, and I use my old... Yeah, so I'm going for that real old school... So that's the only, pop-up we've done. But the actual thing of the company is the old school warehouse raves. Because, I always used to see those clips of TikTok and Instagram and, older people would talk about, the old school proper warehouse raves.
Yeah.
No one my age has ever got to experience
That's
that,
it.
right?
It's more of like when you're 30s and stuff like people look for that kind of stuff. Or mid-20s, there's Benny G.
God.
Yeah.
God.
But that's epic though, because if you're throwing your own event, you're throwing your own raves. That's awesome.
And then if you go to that middle one, that's the last warehouse rave we did, and it's a proper warehouse rave.
And Noisemashine is a sick name.
Yeah. And no one there's no real warehouse raves around these days, and I have the absolute market for it because I've already got the warehouses. I've got the venue. So the hardest thing, everyone looks for warehouses to do events at.
Yeah.
Whenever you see those, I'm not going to say the name, but those warehouse rave events, it's at Perth-based.
Yeah, that's
right?
it. Yeah, it's always
no one does the proper warehouse rave events.
They're all
anymore.
legal events above board.
Yeah, I do the proper illegal pop-up, you buy your ticket, it sends me your phone number.
Yeah.
And then an hour before the event, everyone gets a message to the location.
Yeah.
It's real.
That's epic. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's Benny again.
There are underground raves.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're usually more towards fundraisers for bush doofs and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, this
rather
is a full
than
own event.
Yeah.
And I like I said, no one I always saw the clips on TikTok and Instagram of those old warehouse raves. Never got to experience it. Dad was a car mechanic. He's got heaps of workshops and stuff.
Yeah, so it just works out hand in hand.
Yeah, and that one was at my mate Corey's warehouse.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And yeah, and it's real. You have to wait for all the other mechanic shops to go home.
Yeah.
Right, and then quickly get in, set up, have the event, and then 4, 5, 6 a.m. when it finishes.
Yeah,
everyone get the fuck out, go home.
Yeah.
And then we have to clean up everything.
Yep.
Because I guarantee you, 30 minutes later, some guy with the workshop next door is driving in to start his day's work.
That's it.
And it's just, I've sold out every single event so far.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Hit me up for the next one. I'll be so keen to come to it.
Oh, definitely, bro. And I actually got got a heap of marketing on that because a heap of talk about it because I did some serious guerrilla marketing for that, some serious insane marketing.
Well, what'd you do? What do you mean by guerrilla marketing?
So old school warehouse rave, right? I wanted to keep, that's the whole theme of the brand. I want to keep it that old school vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So have the old posters hung up everywhere, right? The old, proper black and white poster hung up with secret location, write your phone number down, we'll get the team to message you. And then what was the absolute top of it all? Touch Base was a week before the last proper warehouse rave, right?
Yeah.
I had a genius idea. I went and got my burnout car, right?
Yeah, but what's your burnout car?
It was a VS before it blew up. And then the day of Touch Base,
yeah.
I actually drove it to the city that night, like the night before Touch Base for the gigs.
What are these? A skid car?
Yeah, bro, yeah.
What colour was it?
That one right there in the middle, the brownie maroon thing.
You had a brownie maroon VS Commodore.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I drove it to the city the Friday night to do a gig because me and my mates were like, oh yeah, we'll go to the private skid pad before the gig. So I drove it to the city, did my gigs. Saturday morning at Touch Base, right? I had this genius idea because I still had all these flies left in my boot, right?
Yeah.
Or in my car. So I went like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., parked my car on the street of Touch Base where I knew the exit was going to be. So like the exit gate for Touch Base to the road of my car was probably like 20 meters, right? And then I covered every single pole, bush, chair, everything in like 100-meter radius walking to Touch Base.
With your flyers.
Yep. And then I knew the road where I parked my car would get blocked off, right? It also had those no parking like covers. So I got rid of them.
Yeah.
And then I had all these posters left over because I brought them to put around Touch Base.
Yeah.
And then I thought, what if I leave my car here and we cover my car? So we absolutely covered my car in posters, right? And then, full on bombed it. Like, you could not see the car.
Yeah.
And then, went home, slept, got ready for Touch Base, came back, all the roads were blocked off. You literally had the exit of Touch Base, the half fences, all the way out to the sidewalk, and then my car was right there at the sidewalk, right?
Yeah.
And then, so I was like, oh my God, this is mint. And I was getting photos of everyone, because it had QR code on it, so everyone, I sold...
So they could just scan it, basically.
I sold 85% of tickets for my event that day. But that's also because at the end of Touch Base, 30 seconds after it finished, I got a call from my mate, right? And one of the burnout events was the week before, right? So he called me, he's like, Kozza, I left my generator in your car. This is 30 seconds after Touch Base had finished, right? So I was so keen for everyone to walk out to my car. He called me, he was like, I've left my generator in the back of your car. It's sitting on your decks. And I'm like, oh my God, your generator is sitting on my decks. So,
on top of the DJ decks, yeah.
Yeah, so I walked out to my car, opened the boot, generator, decks. I was like, genius idea. Everyone was walking out of Touch Base, and you've got me there standing on top of my covered burnout car with the decks, pumping it, because there was no music because the festival had finished.
Yeah.
And
that's epic.
Yeah, and then I had a couple people who were playing that warehouse rave, like Lebowski and stuff. He was walking out of Touch Base, and he jumped on, and because everyone would walk straight out of Touch Base to absolutely no music because
yeah,
finished.
That's it. It's all over. Yeah.
And I was there with my decks pumping D&B, and everyone saw this car, only one on the street, bomb that they had no choice to look at because they were being forced to walk out.
Yeah, it was like, who's that?
Yeah, and I sold over 85% of my tickets that night.
Damn.
It was.
Yeah, just the kick-ons. People were looking for something to do.
Yeah, and it wasn't kick-ons, but it was a real, it was just the posters, literally the entire car. And people would see it and be like, what the hell? And then
that's one way to do it, though. Definitely,
and I had
go to the festival at the end.
Those posters I had on there were old school D&B Warehouse Rave 360. That's all it said in big white letters on a black poster with the QR code. And then I sold so many tickets that night. And then from that point on, every single event, up to my event, I would park my car at the front and cover it. To the point where I started getting messages from the people running events being like, bro, you can't be doing that. And I was like, hey, bro, it's a public parking spot.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on the grounds. It's not on any property. It's public car park.
And then I did that after FMS and Titan. I got there the morning before, set it all up, did it. And then, FMS had walked out. He told me he was going to the vault and bring the car to the vault. So this car is covered, windows and everything. So we're like, fuck it, we're gonna move the car from the court to the vault.
Yeah.
I've got my ex-girlfriend standing like out the window, like sitting on the side of the window because the entire windscreen's covered in posters.
Yeah.
Driving through Northbridge, telling like where to like go, stop, turn.
So you can see where you're going.
Yeah, and then we rocked up at the vault,
Yeah.
right? And like, you know, people were doing backflips off my car and everything, and selling heaps of tickets. And then FMS and Titan walk out, and you know, I was like, hey, what are the chances you do an interview? You know, and then wasn't even an interview for them. They just wanted to talk about the marketing of the car, and they just, I still got the interview, and they were just like,
That's
mate, this is
epic.
insane.
That's epic. That's
Yeah, man.
awesome.
It's just nuts.
Yeah, and that's actually such a smart idea as well.
Yeah,
Like,
and now it's just
to make sure the cops don't see it because they might canary sticker.
Yeah, and
That's
now,
the only thing.
yeah, and now, like my next warehouse rave, which I haven't announced yet.
Yeah.
You know the big billboards along the city?
Yeah.
Who's done that? Well, I have now.
Well, what do you mean?
You know the big billboards along the city that shows the ads for like Woolworths and shit on
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
You can
yeah.
buy that spot.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, so guess who's done that?
Well, you've actually, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon? Well, that could work.
So obviously I'm not expecting many people to see it, but what I'm hoping is they tell you the times it's going to flick through, like when the ad starts and stuff, like when
Yeah.
it first goes on to when the finish date. What I'm hoping is get that. I'm going to sit on the side of the freeway in the emergency lane with my camera, get a photo of all the cars driving under the freeway under my ad and post that on Instagram and videos and stuff. And then everyone's going to be like, holy shit, why is there a rave on the billboards of the city?
That could work. That could actually work
Yeah.
really well, and it'd be very
Yeah.
interesting to see.
Yeah.
Should come on after you've done that. Come back on, and we'll just talk about what it was like doing that.
Not cheap, but...
Yeah. No, it wouldn't be. You wouldn't. No way.
but,
How
mate,
long have you got it for? Like just a week or something? Or?
It's like $30 for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So I'm not planning to keep it going. I'm planning to buy it once or twice so I can get that photo and post that photo.
Yeah. I see. Yeah.
That is the plan. And
Yeah,
then just-
and then advertise that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've also looked. You can get it for it's like $1,800 every single billboard in the city to show your ad for 30 seconds. Every single billboard.
That would be interesting.
So
It's
the-
like the whole city just changes
all
to
the-
your little
all
promo.
the big ones, all the little ones on the footpaths, everything. You can get it to. I'm just gonna get it to show
Just
Noisemashine
send it.
Warehouse Rave
That's epic.
and the Instagram.
You should do that.
Mate, it's already done.
That's
it's
epic.
already sorted.
All right, but we're running out of time though.
all
So,
good.
but yeah, dude, you should definitely come back on without a doubt.
definitely.
I'm gonna start doing more panel group things now.
We're good.
So I want to get you on with like an actual group, and then we can actually just chat, talk shit, get a few beers
shit,
going.
that's what we want, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Just hang out and just have a bit of a laugh, right? Like
Yeah.
laugh on the internet. But yeah, no, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh,
This has
good.
been
Thank you for
epic.
having me. It was actually I got to yarn for a bit. Eh? That was
Yeah,
quite fun.
not even that. We got to pull up video. I want to play it again. We got to pull up this video, which is like, you know, it's cool to be able to pull up videos
Oh,
of
no.
6 kids. Like,
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just me, bro, going to the vault after the court. With a bunch of posters on my car.
Just shredding it up in a VS Commodore. Why the hell not?
Oh god.
But thank you once again, Kozza. This has been epic. This has been a good episode as
Oh,
well.
good. Thank
This
you.
has been a bit of fun. So we will see you next week Thursday, because I'm moving it back to Thursdays again because it's just easier. I'm between Busselton and Perth all the time, so we're gonna move the podcast back to Thursdays. But next week we actually have Jimmy's Kick-Ons coming on.
Oh, what?
And I've never met. I've only.
You've never met?
No, I think I met him.
Shane?
I met him once, I think. But that's what I don't get. His name Jimmy's Kick-Ons. So it's Shane,
Yeah.
and it's like apparently he's at like
He's
every
everyone's
gig.
dad, bro.
Yeah.
Man, he's the man, bro. I've got some stories on him. He's a good man.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
So he's gonna come on Thursday, and we're gonna dive into his story about how he got involved with music and
Yeah.
nightlife, and all the people he knows and all the things he gets up to. So yeah, stay tuned, and then yeah, we'll see you next week. So yeah, cheers once again, and then yeah, all right, stay safe out there. We'll see you soon. All right.